sheet. For some reason, it's very difficult to get ourselves, me included, to write goals down and set goals. There's nothing hard about it. If you want to know the truth, I'm just going to share my heart right here. Everybody knows prayer works, and everybody knows we should pray, and it's so hard, remember, it's so hard to set this time aside. I really think it's the enemy, he tries to distract you from it. I really think it's the enemy that tries to distract us from this goal setting thing. It's so easy. And it makes such a big difference. And when Tammy sends out that email that we forward to you that's going to say, time to goal set, and she's got her encouraging thing, and it says on there that only 7% of people actually set goals, but those are the successful people in the world. Why not set a goal? Why not write it down? And so we read that, but I'll do that later, I'll do that. Oh, I've got it in my head. I've just got it in my head. I know what I got to get. That's not the same. You need to write it down. And so when we send those emails out, we would love to get your response of, this is my goal, these are my goals. What do you think? Do you think I need to tweak them? And then how am I going to get there? And so it's really, really important for you to set goals, but not just set them, to write them down and send them to your upline for accountability. Now, I'm a recovering perfectionist, and I will tell you, it is very difficult for a perfectionist to commit to something like that, because then you go, oh gosh, what if I don't make it? And it's the same way if you go, I'm going to be RVP by January 2015. Is that scary for you? Because you've drawn a line in the sand, haven't you? And then what's going to happen if you don't do that, or it doesn't happen? It's okay, because you worked toward that goal, right? You're not going to make it if you don't set the goal and then march towards it. You have to work towards it. That was one of the things I hated with setting those big goals. And honestly, I had to step over about 3 of those, because it took me about 2 years and 4 months to get to regional vice president. I had a lot of personal growth to go. When I first started, I did not even do a dream team. I thought I was just a locomotive myself. I could do this myself. In my life, I've always done everything myself, and so I was just like, I got this, right? And I discovered about 6 months in, after I was already in an area, that no, you can't, Heidi. You have to love and serve and help others, and you have to focus on people and not numbers. And so I got stalled out a little bit. But in that process, setting goals is so important for you. This is a sheet, and obviously you don't have to use a form. You can just write them out and send them to your upline. But this will help you. It gives you good, great, and awesome. You may want to use it, good, great, and awesome. You may not. You may just want to say, I'm setting my goal and I'm making it. But a lot of times we'll set a good goal, which just means I am never going below that. And so that goal always needs to be 2,500 or above. You would be doing your family business a disservice to set a goal lower than 2,500, because you can do more than that, okay? And you're not going to get the paycheck you want, and you're not going to find the people that you want if you set a goal lower than that. So your good would never be below that. Then I used to like to set my awesome. My awesome is, my awesome right now is halfway to nation, all right? And is that totally feasible with the organization I have? Yeah, it's a little bit of a dream. But that's my awesome goal. Who knows? It might happen. I'm working towards it, right? And then you want to set your great goal in between that, but you don't want it to be easy. You want it to be a stretch, okay? You want it to be a stretch so that you're stretching yourself. And then I want you to really think about pulling out that competitive nature. And that's one of the things that helped me in the beginning. Every blitz, every competition, everything Tammy and Christine did, I was like, I'm winning it. And some of that's healthy and some of that's not healthy. But it really does help you if you look at your goals and you really work at it with the competitive nature for your family. Okay? Work at it for your family. Personal goals, in addition to your team goals, you'll set personal goals. If you're just a team of one, then that's going to be the key box for you to fill in there. I love that it has personal development book. Personal development is part of the recipe for us. If you're not reading, then probably doors are not going to open up for you. We all come into this business with different assets and different weaknesses, and we all need to work on those. And yes, you need to stay in your strength zone, but you also are going to have to get out of your comfort zone. And so in that process, personal development is going to be so necessary. Every time I read a book, God opened doors for me. Wow, why did that happen? I don't even know if I did anything different. Pretty much every time I read a book, God opened a door for me. And the reason being, I was better at what I was doing. And you might be thinking, how can reading a book make me better at asking for a presentation? It's about belief. It's about self-esteem. It's about seeing it as a gift. It's a lot of different things. And this 3 inches between your temples right here, that can make you or break you. And so in this business, personal development is going to be so important. And if you hit an obstacle, read a book. If you go for a stretch of 2 or 3 weeks and you don't have any activity on your calendar, read a book, because that means you're growing yourself and you're growing your business. You're not sitting there doing, I can't do anything. You're growing yourself and growing. So put that book on there. Keep yourself accountable. Who are you going to help do first step for district manager? And that is a part of our business. We're always helping others get to district. Who are you inviting to these kind of meetings, the opportunity meetings? You should be filling that out right now. Who am I going to invite to celebration? It's on the first Monday of every month. Just go through your calendar. April, May, June, July, August, September. Mark it, mark it, mark it, mark it. Don't put a party there, okay? Unless that is absolutely the only day in the universe that someone could do a party on. Don't book it, okay? It's more important for you to come and be connected to us and also receive the encouragement and the belief and the training that's there. But think about, who are you bringing to these opportunities and these meetings, because they're going to see a bigger vision at those opportunities than you're able to tell them maybe face to face. Then it's got your events over here on the other side. You can list them there if you want, and additional activity, okay? And it also has a place at the bottom for you and your team as you're setting your goals, and your upline can help you with that. And it has a high and a low. So it says, when you're trying to set your team goal up here, maybe you're like, well, I don't really know how to set a team goal, because I don't know what Susie's going to do this month. I don't know what Christine's going to do this month. This allows you to say, well, if she completed district this month, that would be her high, and low would be maybe, her 2,500. So that helps you if you have trouble as you start to grow a team, and that sheet can be utilized pretty easily.